Hello and welcome back, and we didn't get to see the briefing because this was too soon in clicking, but there's only some talk about holding the line. So this scenario is is precious. You're gonna hold all 7 victory hexes and new equipment. Most of them are concentrated up here, but there is one outlier down here. I haven't checked if you remember the last Blood Angel scenario, the victory conditions weren't actually what the victory conditions were claimed to be. I haven't checked if this is the case or if you actually have to hold all of them all the time, but that's not so important because it's a good defensible position, except for a fairly large gap here. So we'll just try to hold the line and reinforce this section as needed. Unfortunately, this scenario pretty much highlights everything that is, I don't know, should I say that everything that is wrong with this scenario? No, that is perhaps too harsh. But where is my Titan? It goes here. So these guys are of course on point. The dreadnought here, and I'm not gonna do the fire dreadnoughts because you can see that we start with some auxiliary thunderfire cannons, and the basic notion here is why not have even more thunderfire cannons? When you ask me how many, my answer is yes. Take one of these. And surely he's now jesting. He cannot have even more thunder. Oh, but he can. But what about this typhoon now? It's has no role in this battle. Surely you are jesting. You cannot take only these units, yes, because they are the only ones that are any good. And now we have 2 units that we can buy. Put down, hit this guy. Now a scout, and you must never place your infantry in the forward rank, because then they die. Something like that, and there's the gap there, and yes, you guessed it, another tank. Now, of course, if you play on higher difficulty, you cannot actually do this because you won't have enough prestige. No matter how well you played, you will have taken some damage, so you cannot only have thunderfire cannons and good armor. But if you don't, now, then I don't know. Oh, here are more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So I guess you could sort of abandon this section and just concentrate on defending this part. I feel that it is possibly implied that this is a good idea. I don't know. I'm not going to do that. Okay, so end deploy. Not a whole lot of prestige left, but should be enough. So in this scenario, we watch our thunderfire cannon shoot a lot of support fire. I could speed up animations even more, but then again, we could also not play it at all. So, oh, why do I see? Oh yes, the Scout Titan has. That's just another reason for having it there. It has an awesome range of 4 spotting. But remember, the Scout Titan is not a space marine, so it loses morale more quickly than your other guys. Here comes the first cheese. Does he kill me? No! He didn't quite manage to kill me. Boom! And you're dead. Oh my god, I took damage. That's fine. And this is a death thread, and you know how much I hate those guys. Oh. And I'm putting my captain at risk here, because sure, they can do some damage on him, but then I can use the leadership bonus. For this unit, you could even consider one of these new venerable dreadnoughts. It doesn't have any good, it's just a dreadnought, but it's faster, useless, initiative, yeah, but it has leadership, so it could maybe help this guy, which doesn't benefit from my captain, but yeah, not worth it. Let's go on the, that was one step too many, on the flank. You. And now I can come down here. Kill this one. And another death thread. Now I forgot to close the gap here. Yeah. I'll step this back for the time being. It's not a big deal. If that finishes my first turn, so turn. Oh. The Gretchen are there just to take my morale down and just clog up everything. And this is basically the entire scenario. And it cannot, as far as I can tell, be in any meaningful way. Yeah, here he comes, and he dies because I weakened him. Same with this guy. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Go around here. And now the ID is this one can repair. Can repair, but I'm not sticking this alone in this trench now. That is very bad. So it comes here. Shoot a bunch. Make sure that these are fearless. These are less susceptible to being attacked. Now the temptation is to take pot shots, but it has lost morale, so bring up your morale. You could also send your captain down here just for a little bit. And that concludes my turn. Now we have these belly gun guys. They could do damage, they could not do damage. Here comes a super heavy. We're only in turn 3, so it's if you felt that I was exaggerating maybe or something like that, try imagining how normal infantry would do in that forward trench. And no, pulling back here wouldn't give you a better situation. It would actually make things even harder for you. Yeah, here comes some mobs, but they cannot really touch 100 defense dreadnought standing in the trench. Now these need to just pull back for the time being, but that's fine. So this one is horrible for everyone but the Titan. The Titan can take some damage from it. Yeah, here comes a bunch. But imagine a normal vehicle like one of these Annihilator Predators standing in the trench here, backed up by the Thunderfire cannon, feeling really good about itself. Yeah, where do we start? Should we start here? This is the least. This is not smart, so let's go back here. And now the Terminators come back here again. And the fire cannon cannot quite kill it, so no one can kill it. It's the super knobs. Range 4, you see. But now I did think it is time to help out here. Didn't quite die, so let's do this. And now let's hit this guy. These have shoot us, but it's not that important. Of course, this has range 7, which is very handy. I think I'll start with this one. Let's go back home after killing this one. They are heading here, so they are not going around, so don't worry. It's unfortunate that we cannot fully repair, but What can you do? What can you do? And I think that concludes my turn. Let's see what the AI is up to. Oh! Support fire. Oh, it took a little... Oh my god! Oh, it got really lucky. Yeah. These things happen. You can't do anything about it, and this has an effective defense of 100, so again, the only thing that would be better is yet another dreadnought. Can you feel that paint drying or what? So in this scenario, these cannons are like several thousand times better than heavy bolters. Nah, you're too wounded to actually matter. And also imagine not having this Titan from a contact with Xenos Filtmate. Yeah, we've been fighting for our life for 4 turns, you stupid git. So now we have range 1, 2, 3. It's no coincidence. And lead with this one. Yeah, that actually killed it, so repair. Reparo, as they say. Kill, maim, burn, as they also say. Now we have a short break before things get interesting again. Now we just want to get rid of as many of these shits as we possibly can. This has speed 3, so that is 2, 3, so it cannot get very far. We can, if we want to do this, because there are no powerful units nearby, and this to make sure nothing gets through, not that I think they will. We could also send this one up here now. La 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 la. Plug the gap for the time being. We will just do this and this. Yeah, good thing we managed to heal up here. So, playing with anything but these units is of course a waste of time. Trying to go on any sort of local, even local counter-offensive is counterproductive. Yeah, we cannot compete with my initiative, so you are boomed. Get rid of these useless cretins. So now I am down to 21 morale. I think I lost many hit points. 4, so let's start repairing. Reparo! Trying to be funny here. Repair morale now. This has 100. Yeah, these stay at 100 because of my good friend here. Die. No. Not die. Let's go back here. Morale, repair, attack, repair. And this one needs to hide somewhere. Where does the next push come? I don't remember, so I think hiding it centrally down here makes a lot of sense, and it can go either way. This is the least exposed part of the line, so that's why it's not so heavily defended. Repair, refit, or whatever you want to call it. So that's turn 5. Now we just wait until the next wave arrives. Shouldn't take long. No? Okay, then we maybe killed it 1 turn sooner than expected. That's fine. That was definitely a boon. Rest, rest, rest. How many lost wounds? 2 lost wounds. How many lost wounds? 2, but morale is very poor. Rest, 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 rest. One is fully healed. Healed. Rest. Fully healed. This one needs to rest. The others should be fine, except the captain, of course. Rest, rest, rest. 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 Yeah, okay, there's a couple that misses a few points of morale, but if they come now, fine. I'm gonna save here in case of more crashes. And turn. Yeah. Oh no, 2 little gargants. 3 little gargants. And a big gargant. I love it. But not leading with any kind of infantry or anything, so yes, we should be happy for the... Oh, there comes the infantry, and it's rocket infantry, because they know you cannot play this scenario without a heavy reliance on mechs. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. We can do shit here. But first of all, we will... How many? Okay, it still has 2 to go. This one has note, a little bit of morale. We'll lead with that one. Plug the gap there. Okay. Initiative kill. This one will heal. Do I want to heal or kill? Don't have any really heavy weapons here, so go up here. Always good to get started on those guys. I think I will go here. Get some morale. So far, so good. Next turn. Now there are 4 little gargants, but they're only a mild inconvenience. Well, it certainly drew some fire. And yeah, here comes the infantry after the mechs. One should think it would be better if they came in front or maybe a little bit in between. Just start softening this one up. Go back. Go back. You see, they cannot approach any of my units, which is the point. So these are all fine. Initiative kill. Now the Titan should have somewhat better morale. Didn't quite kill it. Repair. Link. And yeah, I think that's it for this group. This group is doing just fine. Thing to repair. Don't turn. And you have to remember, this is using the optimal, I think, defensive strategy and playing on normal. So try playing this on challenging. It's doable. I've done it, but it was a chore. There was a lot of swearing and hair pulling, and I think I even had to load. But hard, either I'm doing this completely the wrong way, or that would be, or it would leave you close to tears. Not that I mind units dying or units losing experience, that's part of the game, but sort of starting the next scenario with just fresh units every time. Also a weird thing. So range 7. Boom. Yeah, why not? Pew! Pew. So this is benefiting from that guy, but it could also heal, so now it's up to 12 or 15. That's good. No, still not healed. This one isn't feeling too good. One more healing for him. So remember, always do this, because Zone of Control prevents them from just slipping through. And since these are infantry, they can stand in the fortifications, so way better than even the Whirlwind in this scenario. Always have your units on trenches. You remember that one time I moved out of the trench, it took fire. So, turn. That's a tank, alright. Some infantry, very exciting. Yeah. And you can practically see that paint drying. And you know they won't come around the edge because they are going for the objective. See, no support fire. And it gets less pleasant immediately. Just this setup here will completely stop the AI until you can shift your units, which we will do very soon. These are very suicidal orcs. Orc mobs detected on the flank. What flank? Is this down here? So this one is just speed 3, so we'll walk down here. Repairing. 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 Yeah, whatever. You. And I'm down 1 unit here, so I must unfortunately go into the trench with this one. And that's my turn. Here comes a little tank again. I have no support fire on that one. Okay, went for the Dreadnought. Interesting choice. And it's gone. Yeah. The problem with super heavies going for infantry in trenches terminators They have so few attacks, so at most they are gonna, if any, they are just not going to kill a lot. Fine. Oh. No one even tries to shoot at your support guys. I have no idea why, but they don't. So, okay, now I understand what they were talking. Flanks, so not in the middle. The main attack has been in the middle, but now there are attacks on the flanks as well. Goodbye. Let's just stay in the trench for now. Yeah, there's a little gap here, as I told you, and also not quite a gap, but sort of a semi-opening. Just gonna take a little breather there. So now it is at 14 of 15, so doing quite well. Good, good, good. Gonna hide it behind there. Yeah, more these trash cans. Actually, they should be called dumpster fires because they look like trash cans, but they have scorchas. So these are the dumpster fires. These are trash cans. Yeah. Bye. But why? I think they are attacking the dreadnoughts because they think they will take less total damage than attacking the Terminators, because the Terminators will shoot them 60 times, of course. Yeah. It's a massacre. And let's just heal everything that's been on the front line here. Nothing but dreadnoughts can stand in the line of battle here. Now everyone should be doing good. See if something else comes. No. So it's pretty epic in terms of enemy numbers, but yeah, not so epic when it comes to it had taken 1 damage without me noticing it. Seems like we are done. Nevertheless, heal my guys. So what can I say? Epic in scale and size, and everybody likes a good defensive objective. But what are you supposed to do? You can't just let the center fall against this mass of the big Gargant 4 or 5 mini Gargants, all these mechs, infantry, everyone. You have to hold this. This is the most defensible spot, and you cannot let the flanks completely collapse. You have a super strong defensive position here. And the same actually applies to this. I don't want to fight these orcs back in this area, so you have to hold. And to hold, you have to have thunderfire cannons because they are powerful and they are infantry, so they can be in the fortifications. And you have to have the Titan, which you have to put in that spot so it doesn't lose too much morale and become inefficient. And you have to use your dreadnoughts as point men and these as gap fillers. This one I think is best placed here where it can fire its range 7 gun as needed, especially on the big Gargant, but also on the Skullhammer Fortress, and yeah, mainly those Terminators to plug the gap. I mean, these could be more Terminators, I guess, but I like Scouts. It's a mobile, good to see what's coming. But that's the only thing. Started with not so many prestige, now I have quite a lot because I took very, very little damage in this scenario. Not my favorite. On challenging, it feels not more tense and exciting, it just feels annoying. Because you have to use units that cannot really stand in the line of battle, so you take a lot more damage. And you have to down prioritize your infantry, and you cannot have so many good tanks. You have to have some suboptimal tanks filling in, but all they do is they cannot really shoot. Don't have range 4, and if they shoot, they take damage. When they are attacked, they take damage. You keep having to heal them, and then you lose what little prestige you had. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope the next one is better, but we'll see.